While other nations have not been so outspoken, India has yet to say anything about the war. Officials there not even condemning the violence. President Biden meeting with his Indian counterpart today. And as Jesse Chinua reports from Washington, the president still pressing world leaders to take a hard line against Russia's invasion of Ukraine.
Nicole, the two leaders both emphasized their country's importance to one another, but they remain at odds on a number of key issues, including the Russian war.
I want to welcome India's humanitarian support for the people of Ukraine.
President Biden praised his Indian counterpart for helping Ukrainians amid the Russian war, including sending vital medications to the country and its neighbors.
The United States and India are going to continue our close consultation on how to manage the destabilizing effects of this Russian war.
But the president stressed one of those effects is oil prices. And despite pressure to end their contracts, India, along with several European allies, continues to import 1 to 2% of its oil from Russia.
The president conveyed very clearly that it is not in their interest to increase that.
White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said President Biden also told Prime Minister Modi the U.S. would help India diversify its energy sources.
I would not see it as an adversarial call.
Modi condemned the recent reports of civilian killings in Ukraine, but stopped short of condemning the war itself. Meanwhile, the Pentagon warns the civilian attacks could only escalate.
A very bloody next phase here.
Pentagon spokesperson John Kirby confirmed Russia is shifting its forces from the north to the east.
It wouldn't surprise anybody that they're trying to organize themselves better.
But Kirby said the move will not stop security assistance from the U.S. and its allies from getting to Ukrainian troops.
We're not slowing down.
And this week, bipartisan groups of lawmakers are traveling to the border of Ukraine and Poland and other parts of the region to see the war for themselves firsthand. In Washington, I'm Jesse Chinua. Nicole.
All right, Jesse, thank you all. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.